The metagenesis is not just a simple crystal, it's a catalyst of light to awaken your inner self and transform your reality. It's a holistic revolution at your fingertips. My name is Jérôme Boujon, founder of the Diamond Light Company, inventor of the metagenesis and the diamond earths, an expert in sacred geometry, a lecturer, a Kundalini Yoga teacher, and a multidisciplinary therapist. Let's discover together what the metagenesis is. What is the metagenesis? It's a structure engraved within a crystal cube. Inspired by the discoveries of Nassim Haramein, it acts as an amplifier of your inner light, promoting grounding in the here and now, balance, and spiritual awakening. Let's get into the details. The structure, laser engraved in 3D on multiple levels, is the flower of life. Why? Let's watch this video to understand. This first structure in yellow is a coboctahedron. It's called the vector equilibrium. It has the unique function, the specific ability to stabilize an extremely powerful energy. Let's continue to see what's next. Here we see 32 tetrahedrons appearing, pointing up, and 32 tetrahedrons pointing down. This forms a complex Merkaba. A Merkaba is a geometric structure that, when activated, generates an absolutely colossal amount of energy. So when I transform each tetrahedron of this structure into a sphere, and I look at it from a certain angle, I can perfectly see the flower of life appear. And I'd also like to add that we see a purple energy field appear, which starts from the center, moves up, goes to the right side and comes back down, and then rises again inside at the center. And then it rises, goes to the left side, and it rises and returns to the center. This is what's called a torus. It's the energy field generated by this complex Merkaba, which we call the Tetragrammaton. And as you can see, it aligns absolutely perfectly with the flower of life. So what we have here is a 3D geometric structure whose 2D projection is exactly the flower of life. This is an absolutely colossal discovery. Here are my own interpretations. In fact, we have the Tetragrammaton, this structure that we see here, composed of triangles, tetrahedra, 64 tetrahedra, which constitutes a complex Merkaba. As I mentioned earlier, a Merkaba already generates an absolutely colossal energy field. And when it is activated, that is, when the tetrahedra that point upwards rotate in one direction and the tetrahedra that point downwards rotate in the opposite direction, it creates a counter rotation and generates an absolutely colossal energy field. This is what gives the torus. The torus is that apple-like, sphere-like shape that is engraved in metagenesis. It's not a sphere because here it comes back inside here too. So it's a torus, it's the energy field. And you see the planet Earth, it has its magnetic field, which starts at the South Pole and returns to the North Pole. And in fact, it gives us a protective field. The third form, the equilibrium vector, is an octahedral cube. This is the shape that is engraved here. It allows the vacuum energy to be stabilized and contained within the vacuum. The vacuum is unformed. We, on the other hand, are in a formed, limited, dense reality. There is an absolutely colossal amount of energy potential in a vacuum. In terms of theoretical physics, in a cubic centimeter of vacuum, you see, you take a cube 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, there is enough energy to power the planet Earth with electricity for a year. And to that, you can add, after that 1 year, 57 zeros. That makes trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions of years in a single cubic centimeter. So I would like to make a call for support, a recommendation. Today, Nassim Haramein, the man who discovered this structure from sacred geometry, is one of humanity's hopes for getting us out of fossil fuels. Because he is working on extracting energy from the vacuum with a very innovative approach. I encourage you to follow and support him as much as you can. Precautions for metagenesis. I will say this several times in this series of videos. Metagenesis is extremely powerful, but it is also very fragile. When you place them like that, I'll explain it well, you really handle them with care, because if they fall, the edges are really very fragile, very brittle, so you place them very carefully. You test the stability a little bit beforehand, because if you place it completely like this, it should normally hold. But still, be careful. It's better that way. As for the babies, you'll have them in your pocket and you should leave them in their pouches to protect them. During the first 2 years, we managed to distribute more than 2,300 units in several countries. And the testimonials from metagenesis users almost all agree on its absolutely surprising power, its ability to ground you here and now, on its capacity to awaken presence, on resolving blocked situations, and the development of creativity. In summary, it's a deep and positive personal transformation. We will elaborate on these points in the following videos. The metagenesis represents the point of emergence of light within creation. It's a gateway to your divine essence, an accelerator for your spiritual evolution, for your family and the world. Look, at times you can see beams of light appear, magnificent. Let's work together for peace.